I'm just saying, this thing's awesome.
Wait, is it recording? Yeah, it should be recording. Okay guys, this is Chris, otherwise known as Das Auto 1295. It's been about 2 weeks since I've made my first vlog. Sorry, I accidentally said it. I am currently driving in 9-degree weather, so it's pretty cold. So this probably won't be a very long one. I'm here with
Maharshi?
Yeah, my friend. He drives an 08 Spec V Sentra. His channel, if you want to check it out, is
it's just my name, Maharshi Patel.
That's your channel?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I never changed it.
Well, it's 7 degrees now. Okay, so we're currently in Siberia right now. It was negative like something out, like -8 or so, plus the wind chill, so it was like -20 something yesterday. We've had school off because of the extreme cold. Hoping they don't push back graduation. Apparently if we have over 3 snow days, apparently they
No, it's
might.
4.
Oh, 4? Okay.
So if any more after this, we graduate a few days later.
Yeah. Which is fine with me, because we still get out. Why are you turning so slow? We still get out earlier than everybody, all the underclassmen, so it's fine with me. I'm just ready for warmer weather, to be honest. I got a tune recently, as I said in my first one, so I'm ready to test that out in warmer weather, see how it does. Yeah, it's... I forgot what I was going to say. Fuck. Anything you want to add?
Nah. Just tell about the new mount though.
Oh yeah, okay, so Maharshi here came up with a new theory of a mount. That's what he used in his first vlog. It's a handle to a broom, or a
Floor squeegee,
sorry. And it's secured with zip ties and rubber bands and a whole bunch of shit, and there's a phone mount on the handle. But apparently it's pretty sturdy. We'll see how it turns out in this one, but it should be a lot better than my first one, which was really shaky and shitty audio because I was so far away from the microphone and my exhaust isn't exactly quiet. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, if anyone wants to know, the mount was like $2 on eBay, and then the pole is just the squeegee pole thing.
It's not very expensive. There's a whole bunch of people on the internet who have DIY camera mounts and stuff like that you can make. So anyway, I do have a job now. I'm not going to disclose where, but I do have a job, so hopefully gonna get my friend's car fixed, well, his dad's, and mine soon, and hopefully get that clutch disc that I need. I'm gonna go with the South Bend Stage 3 drop-in disc, which a lot of people say they hold Stage 2 and KO4 just fine, so I'm not really too worried about having the stock pressure plate and everything. I'm sure apparently the disc is the weak point in the OEM Mark 6 clutch, so we'll see how that goes. As far as reliability is concerned, I'm really hoping that at some point soon my water pump doesn't shit the bed, because I've been seeing a lot of people who've had their water pump placed on the forum at around like 20 or 30,000 miles. I don't have anything near that. I'm only at almost 14,000, and this is a 2011, so clearly I don't drive a whole lot. cool of them, to be honest. I mean, it's not exactly cheap to give away coilover kits every month for a full year. But it does draw a lot of publicity to your brand, so I understand why they're doing it. I definitely would be interested in getting EC Racing coils because, you know, nobody really runs them on European cars. Like, he has a Sentra, and it seems like it's a pretty common choice of coilovers for Japanese cars, but not so much European cars. I've only seen, just through Google searches, I've only seen one guy who had DC Racing coils on his Mark 6, and he's one of those people on the forum who weren't really that active, and they didn't really like post anything about their mods and such. So that's what I would be hoping to do, because all of my Godspeed downpipe review, I'm just trying to better the community and help people like realize what some good like budget mods are, or give like honest opinions on various mods, and not something that's so biased like some people are, to be honest. My goal is with my reviews to kind of be something like Hyde 16. If any of you are familiar with the Golf Mark 6 forum, he does a lot of really, really extensive installation impressions and reviews on products. And I'd really like to make reviews like that, because I think, one, I find that stuff fun. I think it's fun to do a write-up on something and impressions on it, but also I just want to help other people like figure out a solid mod list of what they want to do to their cars. It's something that I plan on doing whatever cars I have in the future too, but I'm not really sure what I will be having in the future. The new 2015 WRX looks pretty nice from a performance standpoint. A lot of people are wondering if it'll have the Subi rumble, which everyone is saying it has equal length headers now to help the performance factor. I'm sure people, aftermarket unequal headers will pop up, and I'm willing to sacrifice performance to get back that Subi rumble. It's something me and Maharshi pretty much jizz over.
I mean, there's people with BRZs who get unequal length headers, and once they put unequal length headers on the BRZ or FRS, the Turbo Brews, they pretty much get their rumble back. So, and I'm almost positive the WRX and the BRZ and the Turbo Brew, whatever, have the same 2.0 engine, except the WRX has a turbo on it, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, Subarus are pretty much like little Lego blocks of cars, like how people get their GC8s, and then it's a fairly easy engine swap to put an 04 STI engine into a GC8 2.5 RS. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Toyobarus have the 2.0 and then the WRX has just a turbo version of that motor. And the thing about the new WRX that gives me some peace of mind versus the STI, which still has the 2.5 from previous generations, is I know that the 2.0 in the BRZ and FRS have much higher power tolerances versus the 2.5 turbos in the WRX and STI 2014 and below. A friend of ours who has a 2012 STI blew a Ringland, I think.
I think it was Piston 4, blew the Ringland at like 8,000 miles.
Yeah, that's not fun at all.
I mean, he ran his car, he didn't run it like, he beat on it sometimes, but it still shouldn't.
All the time.
Yeah, it still shouldn't be like that at 8,000 miles.
Yeah. that's really the only Subaru reliability issue that I know of. I'm not really like on Subaru forums or anything, even though I should be because I love Subarus. But
Transit is pretty good too.
yeah, I'm hoping that that car is gonna be pretty good. Anyway, let me think of some more stuff about my car because that's what we're driving right now.
Oh, we're gonna see what my wheels are gonna look like.
Yeah, we're currently trying to figure out. I've been asking on the forum, on the Fitment thread, what people think about. He has 18 by 9 inch, 30 offset MB battles all around with 235, 40, 18 Bridgestone Potenza RE760s. And one, I really want to figure out what, when it's warmer out, what my tune with summer tires will be like. And secondly, I just think that would look badass. I'd have to run wobble bolts because his bolt pattern is 5x114.3, and obviously proper hub spacer or hub rings and everything like that. But I'm gonna need that stuff for future wheel setups anyway. So worst comes to worst, I buy it and they don't really fit and they rub and yada yada, and it would just require too much fender work. Then we'll just take them off and I'll just keep them for whatever future wheel setup I have, because I know I just have a feel. I like the Japanese wheel style more than European wheels. I just think the European style is too common, and I like having things that people don't really have or people don't really see. So I like something that's kind of more Japanese style. Probably like, well, my dream wheels were XD9 in the matte blue, 18 by 9, 38 offset. But those cost a pretty penny, around $2,000 just for the wheels. So I'm also interested in something like XXRs, and I know all you people on Vortex who might be watching this would be like, oh, XXRs, I'm gonna unsubscribe to you and everything, ew, reps, blah blah blah. I don't give a shit. XXRs are most likely going to be perfectly fine. I have RS4 reps that I'm running right now on 40 sidewall tires that are currently sold for $400 now on ECS Tuning, and I have no complaints or concerns with their strength or structural rigidity at all. So I honestly don't give a shit.
If the paint sucks, you can always just powder coat them.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's not that big of a deal.
That's what I don't get. People are like, oh, reps suck, blah blah blah. Any wheel that there are people, those pictures of that one Evo who had XXRs and the wheel completely cracked and the spokes broke and everything. People were saying that the way he hit it, any wheel would have done that, no matter what brand you have. Which I believe, like that. I refuse to believe that just because you have a higher quality metal, somehow hitting it at that kind of speed is not going to crack your wheel. And either way, you're still fucked. You have to buy new wheels.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't understand why people get so butthurt about it.
It's way cheaper to replace an XXR.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you live in an area where it's complete crap, if you have like some crazy expensive Volk wheels or something like that raised, it's a hell of a lot cheaper to replace a rep that you broke and you feel a lot worse about it than if you broke one of those Rays or Volk or something.
Yeah, I would feel like shit if I had Volks. I would feel like shit if I even scratched them.
I'd be afraid if someone stole them or any of that stuff. So that's my reasoning behind buying reps and why I personally don't care about running them. I think they look just as good, personally. So that's what I'm thinking. No matter if I win that contest or
I didn't even know this contest was going on until this morning, and I was planning on getting BCs regardless. So if I win, it's convenient.
Yeah, that would be really nice to get.
If either of us won.
Yeah, almost $1,000 set of coilovers for free.
Yeah.
Other things I'm trying to think of with my car. If you do hear a rattling of some sort when I come to a stop, it's something that I'm still unable to pinpoint. I think with my taillights rattling, and it really only happened when it's cold out, so I have no idea what the fuck it is. But
we suspect it's the wiring of the taillight, but we're not sure.
yeah, we still can't figure it out, and it's too cold right now to try to figure it out. So I'm not gonna really. It doesn't bother me. I'm not one of those people who hears a rattle and goes, "Holy shit, I gotta figure out what it is." I just kind of ignore it. Other than that, I'm trying to think of what else I might have coming sometime in the future. Not like way down the road. Way down the road, I'm planning on going KO4 and all that fun jazz. Going mainstream KO4, what everybody does nowadays. It seems like, well,
Pretty small man.
if Ethan's watching this, you go bananas. So, yeah, I still haven't done an acceleration yet. It's kind of cold out though, so I'm probably not going to get traction. Hey, look, it's 4 degrees out now.
Just keeps getting colder.
Yeah, it just gets colder and colder. I love my water. Can't get enough of water. So if I drink a lot of it, if I drink a lot of it during the video, it's because I'm talking a lot and I get thirsty.
Drinks about the gallon.
Oh, that's a squirrel. Okay. Yeah, I piss a lot because I drink so much water.
Oh, there's that road again.
Yeah, oh, Jesus. Yeah, the plows just tear up roads. I hate snow plows. One, they make it less fun for all of the hoons out there. Two, they completely rip up roads and make them complete crap. And three, they oversalt every road. I'm going to do a quick little try to get some traction here. Ease into the throttle. Oh, nope. I thought my music was muted. That's what I normally do. I normally mute my music when I do a pull so I can do dead exhaust. Which, by the way, we have to do some more exhaust videos. Get some higher quality audio and stuff. Because that, if any of you still haven't seen my exhaust setup video, it's the Godspeed downpipe with the Eurojet catback. It sounds awesome in my opinion. It sounds, hey look, a cop. It sounds awesome in my opinion. It has a tone that most exhaust setups on the Mark 6 I don't hear. It's kind of like a growl when you get on it, which I think sounds awesome.
When it's the idle sound and like the full-on flooring it sounds completely different.
Yeah, at idle it's barely louder than when I just had the catback without the downpipe on it. But now with the full turbo back, it really like comes to life when you get on it. Stage 2 does wonders. Anyone who's on the fence of doing a tune like I was, just do it. Trust me, just do it. The nightmare stories you hear of people getting tunes on the forum is few and far between going to happen to you.
Just keep the clutch thing in mind.
Yeah, if you have a 6MT, keep your clutch in mind because it most likely will slip. There's still a very slight chance that it won't. I've noticed that sometimes that's mostly with the 2010 ones. They probably started cheaping out when they
you could daily drive it. Just when you get on it.
Yeah, when you get on it, it's a whole different car. It makes the car, I think it's like a, I don't remember what stage 1 is, but stage 2, what I'm running, I mentioned this in my previous video, but it's 275 horsepower, 315 crank. I haven't had it dynoed or anything, that's just Revo's numbers. I was looking at other stage 2 GTIs, Revo tuned, and a local guy actually had his dynoed, and he had 240 some wheel horsepower, 260 some wheel torque, so it's still pretty quick. We're at Maharshi's house now, so we're gonna stop the video, and yeah, see you guys next time.